A new era is upon us in the UFC, so today, me and Lucas are going to make a tier list of all of the best new era UFC fighters ranked from S tier all the way down to F tier.
Let's do it. So the rules are they have to be 30 or under. I'm considering that like the new era because, dude, everyone under 25 is just like a little bit unproven.
They're too young.
Exactly. So some of these guys are champions, some of these guys are still prospects, but we're going to be ranking them on how good they are right now. Let's start off. We got Arman Tsarukyan first. Number one contender in lightweight. What are we saying? A tier?
A tier.
I agree with that.
I think S tier's champions, A tier's the top contenders.
Okay, yeah. Unless like they're like fraudulent.
Yeah.
Okay, Brendan Allen.
Oh, C?
I don't know.
I don't think he's that good. He's not like he could potentially have like the ranking to be in B tier, but I don't think he's good enough to be C.
Yeah, well, I'm not thinking B tier. I was thinking like C tier at most.
Looking at the guys on this list, yeah, he could go in D. He's a fraud. Send him.
I mean, he got that like close win over Chris Curtis, who was ranked 15 or 14 at the time.
Yeah, so he's not that good.
No, he's not that good.
We'll give Brandon Allen D because you suck, bro, and you're so boring. Never want to see you fight again.
He probably likes the D. All right, let's move on. We got Bryce Mitchell. We can always move him up as well at the end. Bryce Mitchell, obviously he lost to Ilia Topuria and then another brutal KO loss to Josh Emmett.
Is this guy still alive? Like, has anyone checked in on him lately?
Yeah, he just had a podcast episode with Tim Welch, the Red Hawk. Yeah,
how's he doing?
Flat Earth and still. All right, let's move D tier? Yeah. No, he has more potential than Brendan Allen because he is like.
But it's right now. You just said potential.
No,
right now.
No, but like his skill set is better than Brendan Allen's. He's not on the same level as Brendan Allen.
He got destroyed by Josh Emmett.
But Josh Emmett's a good fighter.
Yeah.
But then again, Imavov didn't even get as badly destroyed by.
I think that Brendan Allen and Bryce Mitchell are in the same tier.
Okay, then maybe we have to move this guy up for now.
But then who's going to go in the bottom tiers? You just went with Elitist. We got to fill him out. Let's go D.
All right, fine. Bryce Mitchell haters, rise up.
That's fine.
Okay, this is
another guy for the D tier.
Or a merchant fraud.
These are just like the weirdest of weirdos in D tier. Like these three guys pull up to a function together, like some crazy stuff's gonna go down.
Somehow I can see them in a friend group though.
Dude, they look like friends.
Yeah, Brandon Allen's like the leader of them. He's like an absolute creep. Bryce Mitchell's the one who like
country boy, take it from me, girl. And then he don't speak. He's just like.
He's never talked to a woman in his life. All right, we got Dricus Du Plessis.
S. He's a champion with a title defense.
Yeah, against good competition as well.
Adesanya and Strickland. He's beat Whitaker too. That like people love to talk about Ilia Topuria's fight run right now of Volkan Holloway. Whitaker, Strickland, Adesanya, amazing 3-fight win run. If he beats Chimaev,
goated. Crazy.
Simmer down.
He's not going to, but so our last tier list had Dricus in S tier as well.
Yeah, well,
Is this your favorite fighter?
No.
Can we talk about this?
I don't like Dricus, but maybe it's because he hasn't fought in a while, so like I haven't like been like, oh, I hate this guy.
But it like you liked Adesanya, you really want Adesanya to win, so you have to root against Dricus.
Yeah, exactly.
And you like Sean, so you have to root him against him in that.
Exactly.
So now, wait, when he goes up against Chimaev, that's another one. Oh,
Chimaev, I like Chimaev.
More than Dricus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What about like Adesanya versus Chimaev? Who would you root for?
Chimaev.
Really?
Yeah. Professor Chimaev.
Librarian Chimaev. Okay, let's move on to Steve Erceg. He's still ranked like number 9 in flyweight, so he's not like falling down too much, but he is coming off.
Probably be a B. He didn't look bad against Pantoja.
But he did look bad against
Cara France, but that fight never got going. That's just because how good Cara France is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. We might have been duped by this guy, though.
I think Steve Carell belongs in...
How good he is right now. Remember, this is right now. It might be C tier. Let's leave him C tier for now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, because if we look at the next guy up, Ian Gary, I think might be like a tier ahead.
Yeah, I'd say B tier for
Ian Gary's B tier. Like he's one win away from a championship fight.
100%. Oh, he might even be ready for an interim belt. Can we talk about that? Shavkat and Bilal got canceled. You guys already know this video is going to come out a couple days after. But Shavkat looking for a new opponent. Maybe it gets pushed back and Alex Pereira takes that spot at 310. Who knows?
Even longer without a Shavkat fight.
I know. What do you think, though? Do you think... Because I know Ian Gary's going to want that fight.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, like as much as we all clown on Ian Gary, he does like to take fights against hard opponents. He wanted Colby Covington, who's a wrestler. He wanted MVP, who is down in the rankings. He wants Shavkat, who's undefeated.
Yeah.
Respect.
There's realistically 3 guys. It's Gary, Usman, or JDM.
Yeah.
If that fight happens still.
And JDM 100% wants to fight on that Sydney card. So I think the only way that he gets the interim shot is if it gets pushed back. All right, let's move on. We got Ilia Topuria up next. Obviously, current champion beat 2 of the all-time featherweights, all-time fighters.
Another guy that goes in S tier.
Is he above Dricus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't order these ones. I'd say, that's fine there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dricus is good. He's beaten good competition. Ilia is elite, well-rounded everywhere.
Yeah, Ilia's a tier ahead. Ilia's in the top tier of champions. Dricus is in the second tier of champions.
We could do a ranking every champion.
Have we not done that?
No, we did ranking every division.
We could do ranking every champion.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Zhang Weili S.
Oh yeah, we could do women fighter as well.
Who are the other ones? All right, next up we have Imavov.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn on Imavov because he did defend his ranking in middleweight already. Like he beat Cannonier, which was a good win, and then he also beat Brendan Allen, which was okay. It was fine. It was nothing special. So I'm thinking the same tier as Ian Gary.
Yeah, I was thinking B. Like I don't think he's as good as Gary, but I think he's probably a step ahead of Corral.
He is, don't call him Corral. He is also technically ranked above Ian Gary.
Yeah, he's 4.
Yeah. Or now he got pushed back down
he's
to
5.
5 or yeah.
But yeah, I think Imavov belongs in B. I think that's right where he belongs.
Yeah, probably right behind Ian Gary.
And another guy who I think might be a B, he's borderline B or A, Jack Della Maddalena.
I think his skills are A tier. He's well-rounded everywhere. His boxing is elite. I'd probably put him A tier.
But does he have an A tier win is my thing.
Dude, the Gilbert Burns with one arm, dude, that was a good win.
But that's Gilbert Burns. Armin beat Charles. I think for now, I think we have to put him top of B tier.
Okay, but then I think if we fill up A tier more, he could go at the end of A tier.
Potentially.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Hamzat Chimaev, someone you're high on. He got moved up 10 spots in the rankings in middleweight. Do you think he gets the title shot over Strickland?
No, because Chimaev doesn't have this fast turnaround. People are like, oh yeah, Chimaev's gonna fight 3 months. No, he's not. Let's have this Strickland Dricus fight because Chimaev probably doesn't want to fight in 3 months. Let them do that. Whoever wins, there's gonna be a great story with Chimaev. I think Dricus, you have a more competitive fight. I think with Strickland, you have a way better presser. It's gonna get racist, but it is. I think Chimaev is really good. I think that we put him in A tier behind Sarukian.
Okay.
I think in my pound for pound rankings, I had Sarukian 14 and Chimaev 15.
Yes, you did.
So
that makes sense. Okay, I think, right now, Sarukian looks like he's just like a more reliable fighter, if that makes sense. Chimaev, even though he got a massive win over Whitaker, for some reason, it still feels like there's a little bit of a question mark over him.
Yeah, and you also don't have a good picture. If he had hair, probably S tier.
If it was Philosopher Chimaev. Let's take a minute to announce something. If we hit 2K subs before UFC 309, which is Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler, I'll go blonde. Are you going blonde? It's temporary.
How long does it last?
Well, I think I'm going to get the blonde in a week before when Darnell is here. So probably like 1 week.
I can't go blonde, bro.
I'm turning into Brian Battle. Yeah, also, Oral By shirt finally came. I know you guys have been following along with that storyline. It only took 6.5 weeks, so respect to Full Violence shipping times.
I guess we got to order our Christmas stuff now.
Yeah, literally. It might not be here in time. But no, honestly, thank you guys so much for the subscribers.
1.5K.
Yeah, it's growing fast, and I mean, we're excited for UFC 309. We're gonna keep posting as much as we possibly can, and we're gonna keep doing buying flags and doing fun random stuff. So make sure you guys stay along for the ride.
So Diego Lopes, eh?
Yeah, I would go Diego Lopes.
Behind Chimaev though.
Yeah, because that Brian Ortega win was really solid, but it's like, oh man, how good is Brian Ortega now?
Ortega's not as good as Whitaker. But I think it's also the volume of Diego Lopez's wins.
Definitely. The amount that he's fought, Sadiq Youssef 300, 303 Dan Ige, yeah, he's 100% A tier. Okay, let's move on to Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
I think C tier below Steve Erceg is fair.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, right now, C tier below Steve Ursig.
If we were doing potential, based on what I saw from him KOing Neil Magny in like a round, he would probably be like higher B tier.
But just because right now, all we have is this.
What do you think? Above Steve Ursig or behind?
I think Steve Ursig has proven himself a little bit more.
Okay, against a champion.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so, was in a championship fight, did good. Next up, little baby assassin, Brandon Moreno.
Yeah, I mean, this video is going to drop after Edmonton, so he has to win, right?
Yeah, I mean, your boss, he's not actually good, is he?
I don't think so. He got a scam win over Kaikar France.
Brandon Moreno's shorts,
so cool.
They might be the best ones.
They're sick.
They are fire.
Yeah, I like how the UFC is giving Brandon Moreno is not a massive star. He does represent a lot of that Spanish community.
Yeah, something that they really try to outreach for, and there's not really any Hispanic fighters in the UFC right now. They're really trying to push in Mexico. I think UFC in martial arts is big. Mixed martial arts is big in Mexico. So, like, obviously they're going to try to push it to those guys, especially with it being a North American pay-per-view and having him headline it. So I think he totally deserves those shorts.
But in terms of his ranking, he was a former champion. He has good wins. He had that split decision loss to Pantoja, and then he had another split decision loss to Royval, and both of those guys are elite. So I'm thinking top of B. A tier.
I think A tier behind.
Right now. Okay, right now. Right now, he's not on a 2-fight losing streak.
Yeah, he might be above Lopes.
Yeah, I'm happy here.
Yeah, that's fine.
This one's difficult. Let us know.
Just because he's so light, too, it's tough with flyweight.
100%.
Because you always have to take them back a notch, you know? Like, him being a former champion, if he was a middleweight, he'd be higher up. But because he's flyweight, got to bump him down a few spots.
Yes, that's that flyweight tax. All right, let's move on. Your favorite fighter, Movsar. I know you want him to become champion, but I really don't. What are we saying?
Like, what has he even done in his life?
He beat Diego Lopes.
Yeah, but that was like on short notice. Like, that's not like Lopes has only grown from that.
Dude, I got so much hate for talking about how boring Movsar is. Some dude in the comments, if you're watching, what's up? But anyways,
I'm gonna Brian battle you, bro.
You thought I was gonna lose to a French dude in Paris? No, some dude was talking in the comments. He was like, "How can you call Movsar a boring fighter?" Dude, look at his record. Please look at his record. I swear, people who talk in the comments haven't even looked at these guys' record. Movsar has not had a finish win in like 7 fights. I looked at the stat a long time ago and it was crazy. Don't quote me on 7 fights. It might be 6, it might be 8. But yeah, I don't know.
Put him above Imavov.
If you guys are actually fans of Movsar, please let me know. I don't think I've ever met a Movsar fan.
Yeah, like if you have a division with Topuria at the top, Volk with Diego Lopes, with all these exciting fighters, and you want Evloev to be champion, like, do you just watch paint dry? Is that your favorite hobby?
Let's move on. We got Sean O'Malley. I still got the belt picture of him here because we're not accepting that Marab loss. I'm just kidding. We are.
Oh, I think he's S.
S?
Still.
New age. He doesn't have any. This guy has no grappling, brother. Kangaroo has no grappling, brother. No, he's A tier. He's not S tier anymore.
You know what? That's fine, but above Armin. He's at the top of A. Former champion. He's won a belt.
Former champion, and he defended once.
Exactly.
That's fair.
Even though Brandon Moreno's just rotten down at the bottom.
Well, you said flyweight. You got to take a layer off.
Exactly. Even though Sean's 10 pounds heavier, it's a different world. He's an actual UFC fighter.
I mean, honestly, the caliber of bantamweight to flyweight probably is that much of a difference.
Exactly.
Okay, my boy. My boy Oralbai. What are we saying?
I think bottom C.
Bottom C.
Yeah.
So you're telling me this unranked dude who just lost to Mateusz Rebecki is above fraud BSD, Brendan Allen, and Bryce Mitchell.
Okay, you put BSD and Oralbai in the ring with Islam. Who's lasting longer?
Well, Oralbai, because no, actually both of them are really tough.
Who's putting up a better fight?
I don't know. Oralbai looked kind of dumb in that last fight.
What are you gonna put Oralbai in F tier?
No. I'm just thinking you said C tier, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he should be at the bottom. Well, he's still good, but like, okay, he's above BSD.
Okay. Cool.
That'd be an interesting
It's just
fight.
hard with a guy like this who isn't in the rankings, hasn't had the opportunity to rank them up against ranked fighters.
Yeah. And who knows how good Mateusz Rebecki is. Now he's 20-2. Like, that's a crazy record.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. I don't know. That Oralbai's tough. Let us know. He doesn't deserve F tier, I don't think. but I am biased. What are you doing with Patty? Stop. Help. I'm being...
All right. As you can see, I have already put Paddy Pimblett up in S tier. There's no real explanation needed. That is where he belongs. Future champion, most talented fighter in the UFC. That is all we need to do. Next up, the man who is in desperate... No.
He's not going S tier.
No, we're doing it for the content.
You can't just wait for the content and then do an awful ranking. That's not how YouTube works.
Yes, it is.
I have to save our comment section.
Next up, the man who is desperately searching for an opponent at UFC 310. Shavkat, if you need someone, I'll do it.
Stop. We're putting... What is Patty? Legit Patty right now, he's ranked like 14 in lightweight. He's probably...
Top of C.
Top of C? Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. I believe he's an S, but since you guys, I don't want to be hated on just because it really hurts my feelings when these comments really clap off on me.
Whoa.
Oh.
I'm only allowed to do that.
Yeah. Oh,
Just kidding. We're not
breaking the allegations. All right. So back to tier listing. This is a tough one. Where does Shavkat go?
I don't know. He's definitely A tier, but where in A tier?
Above Baby Monkey? No, Baby Assassin.
Don't call him Baby Monkey. Baby Monkey. Yeah. He's
in line for a title shot like the rest of the guys at the top.
True.
But they all have better wins than him.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think right there.
Yeah, right above a former champ. That makes sense. Brandon Moreno's getting disrespected so hard.
Well, this might age really well if he loses.
True.
Or if he has lost.
Yeah. Okay, Song Yadong. Actual GOAT boxer. So good at boxing.
C?
Yeah. Not super high.
No, like, you can put him above Miles. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say above Steve. They haven't...
Competitive first round with Peter Yan.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, he's still so young. He's like 26. Crazy.
It's crazy how young, like, him and Tyra are. Like, because they've already feel like they've been there for so long. Tyra's like 24. Yadong's 26.
Crazy. Yeah, I think that's fair. Right
Yeah.
above Miles Morales. Oh, and speaking of Tetsuya Taira, we have him next on the list. 24 years old. Is he above Song Yadong?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think he's above Steve.
Yes.
And I think he's above Patty.
Fair. Let me move that. What about in B tier? Is
He might be bottom B. I think Tyra might be bottom of B tier. I think he's a little bit better than the rest of the guys there.
Yeah, I would agree. He has more. He's proven more than the guys. He went to a split decision close fight with Royval.
So
yeah,
let's put him B.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, Peyton Talbot. He has a fight booked.
What?
Finally, January. Yeah, UFC 311.
Oh yes,
I forget who it is. It's
some plumber.
No, he's actually a decent fighter. He's just past his prime. I'm excited.
Cub Swanson?
No. You know what? I was thinking if Peyton Talbot wins his next fight, and who's the other guy? Oh, Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah.
Wins his next fight.
Do it, UFC, please.
Because they're paying both these guys a lot of money.
Yeah, like these guys are like, you have that as a feature prelim. They're gonna go out there and bang.
Yeah, and it's also like you're getting your money's worth. You're paying Garbrandt right now to fight Cans. He's not doing anything important. If you pay Garbrandt to fight an up and comer like Peyton Talbot, that is worth your money.
Exactly.
It's a big name for Peyton Talbot.
Former champion, and like two people that the fans love. People love Garbrandt.
100%.
But
prime Garbrandt.
Yeah, Talbot. Ooh, this is tough to rank.
Because right now he hasn't fought anyone in the rankings, not even anyone close to the rankings.
F tier. I'm just kidding. No one's going in F.
Yeah, bottom of.
We should have put Sharp Bullet.
He's probably under 30, right? I swear so many fighters are 30, like exactly 30 right now. I was doing this video and I was trying to research, and there's like no one in their 20s, but they're all exactly 30.
And if they're in their 20s, they're like 24, and you're like, how have you had 5 fights inside the UFC?
I know, it's crazy. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking bottom of D tier just because of his competition.
Hasn't fought anyone yet.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, let's put him above.
This dude,
honestly, yeah. We're breaking up the friend group.
Have I said on this channel, BSD looks like the squash from Plants vs. Zombies? The grumpy squash that like jumps on things. All right, lastly, we got Umar. Umar, not a champion, probably next in line though. Is he S tier? That's my question. No.
Behind Shemaev.
Okay. Ooh, yeah. Shemaev's had way more ranked wins.
Yeah.
This dude only has 1 ranked win.
Sandhagen.
You have to remember, Umar, as much as you Glazers think that Umar is the next guy, which he probably is, he's only had 1 ranked win. Granted, it was Sandhagen, who's a good fighter, but right now, in his current state, we haven't seen him against 3 or 4 elite fighters like we've seen Usman. Sorry, not Usman. We've seen Chimaev.
Exactly.
Chimaev beat Usman, which is a goated win looking back.
Yeah.
And then he beat Whitaker. He beat Kevin Holland.
Gilbert Burns.
Yeah, there we go. That's 4 wins. All those wins are probably as good as Umar's Sandhagen win.
And at the time that Chimaev beat Gilbert Burns, that's a big enough win to get you a title shot.
Yeah.
In welterweight.
Pretty much. Yeah, because he was ranked like 2 or something.
Yeah.
Or 3. It was crazy. So yeah, that's fair. I don't think I can justify putting him like above these guys because Sean has had title defenses.
All right, that's going to do it for us today. Make sure you guys subscribe so Lucas can go blonde for UFC 309. Get us Du Bronx on. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
See ya.